that?
That's Billy.
Billy? And who is she?
That's your second wife. You were married for 16 years.
Oh, really?
You divorced. And then you met me.
This indicates that in all likelihood, your difficulties are due to Alzheimer's disease.
Powerful scenes from the film Glen Campbell, I'll Be Me, which very openly documents the legendary singer's battle with Alzheimer's disease and takes us along on his goodbye tour in 2011. And joining us now is his wife, Kim Campbell, to tell us how we can actually see the movie here in Madison tonight and help the Alzheimer's and Dementia Alliance of Wisconsin in the process. Kim, thank you so much for being here with us. First and foremost, how is Glen doing now?
Well, he's happy, content, very healthy physically, but he suffers from severe aphasia, so he's lost the ability to communicate verbally. He can still say short sentences like, I love you, and sometimes he'll say, we are so blessed. So he's very content. It's very difficult for him to understand anything anyone says to him. It's not hearing loss. It's just that he can't process the information coming in, you know, to his ears. He just can't understand it.
Back in 2009 or so, how did you first realize something was not quite right, something was wrong?
Well, he started repeating himself a lot, getting disoriented. He might have trouble finding the bathroom in our own home. He shadowed me everywhere, some obsessive compulsive behavior, and just general forgetfulness. So he was diagnosed in 2009 with mild cognitive impairment, and they told us that sometimes that turns into Alzheimer's and sometimes it doesn't. So, you know, we just continued living our life and we were hopeful, but in 2011 we got the diagnosis.
And you made the decision at that point to go on a very public, long concert tour. Why?
Well, we had already planned to go out on a tour to promote Glen's latest album, which is Ghost on the Canvas. It's a fabulous piece, and we were excited about doing it. Our 3 children were then playing with Glen and his band, and we were excited about that tour. And Glen said, I feel fine. I want to continue living my life. And we worried, you know, what are people going to think if he made mistakes or if he had some odd behavior on stage? And he said, I'll just tell him I got Alzheimer's.
Yeah.
So, you know, and he invited the filmmakers to go with us. He wanted to show people what Alzheimer's was like. And we're just really proud of him for helping remove the stigma of getting that diagnosis.
And you were performing with him up there. What did it feel like to stand on that stage and see the audience reaction to him?
Well, I didn't perform.
Okay.
No, our
daughter was there.
Yes,
All right.
Ashley. Yeah, and she's a great banjo player, keyboardist, singer-songwriter. She's got a song in the film that's going to be released this summer called Remembering that she wrote for her dad. And of course, Glen's song, I'm Not Gonna Miss You, won a Grammy this year.
Yeah.
So it's a great film. It's got great music. The band Perry won a Grammy this year for covering Gentle. So
We all know that for the people who have Alzheimer's, it's a terrible diagnosis, but it's equally hard, if not worse, for the caregivers and the loved ones. What do you do to cope? How are you doing?
Yeah. Well, I suffer depression. 60% of all caregivers suffer severe depression, and it really is tough. It's heartbreaking to be losing someone you love to this disease. You know, it's such a slow process. And I just, you know, I try to count my blessings every day, and then I try to be a blessing to others. And, you know, continuing Glen's work of raising awareness about Alzheimer's gives me some purpose to this tragedy. And I try to exercise and eat right, you know, those general, and, you know, stay connected to my friends.
And you're helping the Alzheimer's and Dementia Alliance of Wisconsin tonight. We want to put up this full screen and let people know you can actually see this film, Glen Campbell, I'll Be Me. It's tonight at Union South. There's a cocktail reception at 6, the film at 7, and Kim will take your questions after that. A limited number of tickets available for $75, and 50 of that goes to the Alliance. So thank you so much for being here. Please give our best to Glen. So many wonderful hits over the years, and now you guys are helping people learn more about Alzheimer's and how to live with it. So we appreciate, Kim Campbell, you being here. We're going to go out with one more clip from the film.
How's the Alzheimer's coming along, Glenn?
Oh, that's fine, yeah. Gave him a left hook.